Hi everyone, it's Aunt Vancie, and I'm here with another rendition of Ask Aunt Vancie. Hope you're having a great day. I have all the one door and open today. It's another beautifully cool day. It's a little overcast and sticky and a little gloomy, a little depressive outside, but I'm taking breaths, I'm making decisions, I have a conscious contact with the universe, and I'm able to discern for myself what I'd like to do each and every moment of today. So, the best day of my life thus far. So, Ask Aunt Vancie, hashtag Ask Aunt Vancie, and today's question comes from Morgan, and Morgan writes, Ask Aunt Vancie, who would be your perfect partner, if there is such a thing? And do you let yourself be open to love at all times? Morgan, I don't think that there is such a thing as a perfect partner. There are compatible partners, sure. Just like with any relationship, friendship, family, love, animals, there has to be some type of connection. Some type of, for me, speaking personally, it doesn't have to be a sexual connection for a partner, but that certainly helps. It doesn't have to be a financial connection. That's even better than a sexual connection for me specifically, because the older I get, the less apt I am to put up with a youngster's BS with regard to not wanting to work. And I'm checking out my hair because I'm going to shop after. So, there is no perfect partner. For me, I've been single for 14 years. This year's 14 years. Yeah. I've dated here and there, but nothing serious. And I don't know, what would a compatible partner for me be? Someone at least my height, great sense of humor, nice work ethic, someone who is concerned about their future, the future of their community, and the well-being of their bodies. In other words, not someone who wants to just eat anything that I want with no regard to their physical well-being. I don't have an issue with men who have a little beer belly or are genetically disposed to a softer body. That's not my point. My point being, for me personally, if someone is interested in me, then they're going to realize that what I want or enjoy in return as far as a partner is someone who's going to be physically height, weight proportionate and not care to put any crap inside their body. A non-smoker, that's perfect for me. Someone who is not excessively drinking at any given time. But more importantly, someone who has goals short and long term in their life. That would be a perfect partner for me. Someone who is funny, who has great communication skills, who is well read, has great verbiage, is not afraid to speak about how they feel, their wants, desires, and to set boundaries. Not only with me, but in their life in general. And do I set myself up for, or am I open to love at all times? I share love every day, all day. All day, with myself, with people, with strangers, with family, with my animals, with my neighbors, my friends. I have not been in love in a long, long, long time. I believe that love is amazing. And yes, I do have my heart open to all possibilities at all times. But having one's heart open and mind cleared of all obstacles with regard to finding a partner or allowing a partner to find me, that doesn't mean that I throw my boundaries and my yeses and my nos, if you will, outside the window. Just throw it out the door. Like to see you sneak up on me. So I've not met someone in my area that is willing to be a gentleman and to pursue me. You know, so many men I've come in contact with, they have this I'm a gift type attitude, thinking that because I'm a trans woman, I should be happy that they're even talking to me. Please. It's the other way around, sweetheart. Because chances are, 8 times out of 10, all you want to do is get in this good stuff and in these panties, and you really don't care for my well-being. Or you are so ashamed of being with a trans woman, like it's some type of like leprosy or something. When I say fuck people, that people don't pay my bills, people don't, they don't run my life, they don't mean anything in regard to making decisions for me. So if I'm going to be with a partner and open myself up to allowing someone in, then they have to have balls, at least one, to stand up for themselves and say, you know what? I like trans women. They're women, and this is who I am. It doesn't make me any less of a man. And that, my dear Morgan, is the problem in itself, is that most men with regard to trans women don't have the balls to stand up and say, this is who I'm attracted to. It's none of your business, and that doesn't make me any less of the person that I already know myself to be. So until that happens, I don't know what to do except just being kind and loving. And, also, I don't know if you knew this about me, but I tend to be very vocal in my opinions, and I don't have an issue opening my mouth. And that intimidates a lot of people. And I have a very short patience and intolerance for stupidity and ignorance and selfishness. So I tend not to allow it to happen for very long. As we say, I shut it down. Shut it down. And I'm pretty happy. I was actually just thinking about this last night when I was watching television in bed. I had all the dogs around me, and I thought to myself, I was thinking about, lying with them and thinking how nice to have, hearing Jim snore or smelling a poot or something. And it makes me miss having another human being beside me or in my life on a regular basis. Someone who I have an intimacy, or into me, I see, with. And then once I put them up and I was lying in bed with Biscuit and Moo, I thought to myself, wow, it'd be really nice to curl up next to somebody or have someone throw their leg over me or something like that. And that's more intimacy than it is sexuality. I was a prostitute for so long, and I did sex work for so long, and I had such emotional issues for so long that sex I can do without at the beginning because I need something else from a partner. I don't need sex from a partner. Although, in the back of my mind, something tells me if somebody beat my guts up really good, then I would probably change my whole attitude around. But I can't seem to get to that point, Morgan, because I have a hard time settling for bullshit. Or maybe it's just because I haven't found somebody that I'm attracted enough to knock boots. Who knows? There's so many variables to this question. It's almost like geometry.